So we are on quest 22.
Look who it is. The tree's lackey, the Paradoha. Light and dark together, yes. You chose wrong. The dark will eat you now.
Demon Wikis. Wow. Guys, I have not finished this Servopolis, but I'm working on it. I didn't see how many quests are. Apparently, I was only there for 38 quests, not 37. Fine. Okay, sign up this on my ice cream.
We are but the scouts of an endless legion.
Good of a challenge.
You will never stop us.
There you go.
my friend, lads. Get out.
I'm hoping it will be a 13-day war or something like this. I'm not sure. It's just a plan. And how long
You got me, but the boss will do for you. Go on.
The wizard, is it? They told me you might come. You fought well to get this far, but now you're done for.
So this one is a major. Okay.
it's too late now, Wizard. Our little smoke pot's done its job. The boss got it out of the Royal Museum and it worked perfect. You should have seen them unicorns' faces when they saw the demon monkeys we unleashed. I'm still laughing. Ha, 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 ha. If the unicorns think the monkey set the demons on them, it'll set them at each other's throats, it will. The alliance between Valencia and Monquista is doomed. The world will be ours.
Oh boy.
Easy to done. The Marlebonian dogs would set us at each other's throats. A coward's plan. But it almost worked. Donman-san, without you, we would have been lost.
You flatter me. It was the wizard who thwarted their ambitions. Wizard, I see Ponstigibon's tales of your weakness were but jealousy.
Swarms of the fiends remain. It will take time to defeat them, but the silver weapons, they will give us the strength to do it. Grazie, wizard. But a more important task remains. The Malabonians must be made to pay for this treachery. The cowards, they have gone too far this time. Wizard, go to the illustrious leader of our expedition, the Principe. He will get to the bottom of this.
An excellent suggestion. In the spirit of our noble and glorious alliance, I will accompany you, wizard. Vámonos.
Who am I? Why, it's me, Mario the Mario, Principe of the House of Mario, explorer of the spiral. Unlike my brother, of whom we do not speak. Oh, what is this you say? Marlebone seeks to start a war between us and our monkey allies? Oh, this is outrageous! Worst of all, they unleash demons, actual demons in our landing camp. It's ruined, I say. And soon, oh, no. The governor, she's a-coming soon. Lady Pesca, she's touring another castle. If she sees such a chaos, I'm doomed. It's down to the tubes for Mario. You, a human, take me to the neutral pavilion on Conatus at once. The dogs will pay for this. Oh, they will pay.
And I will accompany you as a witness, in the name of our glorious alliance.
Welcome, esteemed guests. To what do I owe the pleasure of a visit from so fine a delegation?
Treachery! Treachery, you dog! You pledge all the powers of the spiral would explore this new world together. Then you sabotage us? How dare you! You want another war? You think just because we lose our armada, now Valencia is a pushover? You're not gonna like what happens next!
Oh, sir, I'm just an explorer. But I assure you, Her Majesty's government would never employ such cowardly tactics.
And yet we found a group of dogs lurking in a cave, ranting that this world would be theirs. It seems suspicious, no?
Quiet. Wizard, you were a witness, yes? Come with me to New Vicorgia and we will begin an investigation.
You better hope you find something, or else all of you Malabonians are gonna be in a deep trouble.
Weird.
Welcome,
Strange.
Wizard, to New Vicorgia. See these buildings? We didn't construct them. They seem to have just grown in this shape for us, like we were expected. Returning to this perfidious sabotage rot, I cannot fathom our illustrious Royal Navy doing such a thing. But you must investigate. Our forces here are under the command of Lord Governor Rottingham Wyler. He's in his office now. It's the large house down the way. Good luck.
State your business and go away. Sabotage. Rubbish. The Royal Navy does not skulk about like cats. We attack in straight lines, plain as day. And I haven't time to discuss our larger operations on New Marleybone anyway. I have more local concerns. Pests, you see. No, I'm not passive-aggressively talking about you, though I'd be correct to do so. I mean the strange native creatures outside. Burks, we call them. Tantalizing rascals keep jabbing curious citizens with those spikes. I have a science-y sort working on a repellent to scare them off. But they need samples from the creatures. Make yourself useful by collecting those samples. Then we can discuss this sabotage business.
So it looks like we're at the court again. That's music.
Yes, you. Let me introduce Phileas Dog. They are the foremost everythingist of the Marlebodian Empire.
Huzzah! A new lab assistant. Didn't think I'd get another after the last one. But here you are. What? Nothing happened to the last assistant. Well, okay, we may have been doing an experiment on the combustibility of the ore outside, and in my understandable zeal for scientific discovery, I may have neglected to secure the ore to the table. My assistant did not appreciate the new bump to the head. Now, to the lab.
Well, off you go.
Huzzah! I have already used those samples to mix up an Urk repellent. Now we must test it. We have some captured Urks in the pen through that door. For study, you understand. The creatures here are fascinating, blending schools of magic as they do. We wanted to understand how they do that. Unfortunately, to date, all I have learned is that they take great umbrage to me going anywhere near them. Let's go in and see if this repellent reciprocates the sentiment.
Unfortunately, guys, that is all the time I have for today. I'll see you guys next time for more of Wizard101. Have a good night, guys. Bye.